Guys, feast your eyes on the absolutely most outrageous factory edition 450 ever made. This is a brand new 2024.5 gas 450 factory edition with a full Mr. Turbo system on it. So you think your 80 horsepower Stark is the baddest bike on the planet? That's cute. This bad boy's putting down 93 horsepower. It's absolutely outrageous. As far as a hill climber or a dune bike or supermoto or pulling every hole shot you ever want to challenge anybody on any other 450 on the planet, this is the one, man. It's one of one. It is in brand new condition. That rear tire on there still had the hairy nubs before I came up the driveway. I was riding a wheelie when I was warming it up. Tyler said that the rear wheel was spinning while I was on the rear wheel coming up the driveway, so you can hear it. It's like riding on a banana once it comes on the pipe, man. It's just absolute insane. Now off-road, we'll put in some footage of some earlier videos we did on it because I didn't want to shred this tire too much, but we will include a new tire. Okay, you can put it on when you get it. So, but it's absolutely perfect. It's tuned to the nines. Guys, I got the builder himself right here, Mr. Turbo, aka Justin Harris. Now, this is not his first rodeo. He was nicknamed Mr. Turbo years ago. He's turbocharged literally dozens of specialty bikes, including this gas 700 Supermoto right next to us, which we'll be doing a video on that one in a minute. But before we get into that, tell us a little bit about this build.
Yeah, you know, a build like this always starts with the engine. You want to make sure the engine can handle all the power, and that's exactly what we did. Every single piece of this engine has been massaged to perfection. You can see the cylinder studs right here. Those are ARP cylinder studs, the best clamping force you're going to get out of any stud on the market. We lowered the compression of this engine, so it's about a point lower than they are stock, which allows you to turbocharge it and not get detonation. Extensive oiling mods have been done to this. Also, the intake valve springs have been shimmed too, so when you're in a lot of boost, it's not holding those intake valves open. And that's just the start of really what's done to this engine. I could probably spend an hour just going through everything that was done. And I did a video on my channel just talking about the things that are done. You know, this bike is built for the power, and you can see Ken gets on it. We weren't holding back even on the last video we did. We rode this thing an hour, wide open throttle, no issues with it. And we also showed the reliability and the robustness of this turbo kit too during that time.
This is brand new allocation from our dealership, Kaplan Cycles. We're the #1 gas dealership in North America. This is the most expensive bike in the lineup, the 450 Factory Edition, 2024.5 model. And Justin took this, and we don't even know how many hours he has tied up into this. There's so much that went into just research before even touching this thing. Justin did go to Ohio for the KTM group school, where he actually worked with some of the head engineers and the people in the KTM group program in order to spec the engine hardware, which is identical to what the factory teams use on their factory racing motors. So there's a lot of homework that went into this. Hundreds and hundreds of hours you can never bill for. To build a time at shop race, you're looking at just an astronomical investment, but this was a labor of love. So we took the most expensive bike off the showroom floor, poured hundreds of hours, and bought the best components for it. Even recreating the factory airbox out of welded aluminum in order to replicate the harmonics that would come from a standard airbox for this motor. There's no corners cut. This is a real deal, and it shows on the dyno how well this thing flows and how well it puts the power to the ground reliably on very, very low boost. So on what could be, you can run this on 93, right, Justin?
This is a complete pump fuel setup, so you could just run 93 standard high octane pump fuel in it.
And furthermore, this is all tuned on a Dynajet Power Commander.
Yes.
Using the stock fuel system. So no fancy fuels, no unreliable, weird, bespoke or remanufactured. This is the standard proven fuel system. This is a proven setup, guys.
It's bulletproof. It's extremely exotic, and it's insanely fast. It sounds really cool. When you pull up, everybody knows something special is going on. And there's absolutely nothing on the market that will touch this short of a turbocharged 700. Which we have right here. If you like that, both of them are for sale. So yeah, this is a spectacular piece. Like Junior said, an obscene amount of time and energy was put into perfecting this build. That if we charged it by the hour, it would be twice what we're asking for the bike, straight up. So it's an excellent value. It's one of one. Super candidate to put some supermoto wheels on. I don't know if you've been up to, I went to my first Penguin Road Racing School and rode my 650 Ninja and was getting my doors blown off by 450 supermotos that were sliding pegs through the corners. It's insane what they do these on a supermoto track. And I can't even imagine what it would be like to have an extra 33 horsepower on a, 230 pound bike. Just absolutely insane. So guys, there's only one. Once it's gone, it's gone. It's got a lot of cool features like the air fuel ratio. Explain this stuff, Justin.
Yeah, that's for live monitoring. So this is your live air fuel ratio gauge, and I did that for really for security reasons. If you see the bike leaning out, obviously, you know you're either out of gas or something's going on, which we haven't had any issues yet. But I have it on a switch too, just so it doesn't kill the battery. We're still using the factory battery, so I wanted to make it so you could turn it on or off. These do draw a lot of amperage, but yeah, we have live monitoring on it as well.
Since it is a modern 450, of course, you can get from the KTM group the headlight and tail light for it and go through Dirt Legal and put a plate on it. That's up to you. Check with your authorities. But it's done. People do it all the time, and this would be an absolute urban assault weapon. And you can take it to the track and huck the triple if you like.
In some states, we can actually title this for street use with the documents that we sell the bike with directly from the manufacturer. You can call me with any questions regarding that. 860-471-0192. If you're in a more tricky state, I can give you guidance on how to title something like this. Either way, it's an off-road machine. Most guys will just take the certificate of origin and not title it either way. We can ship it right to your door. Message your zip code for shipping quote, insured, enclosed, fully assembled. We'll arrange all that for you. Call in for our best price. We'll quote it delivered to your door with no fluff fees, no sales tax for an out-of-state resident.
Definitely the fastest and most beautiful. These factory editions are absolutely stunning. Machine that you'll find for sale today, and there's one of these. You'll be the only guy in the USA with one. Thanks for watching. God bless America.